I can't change my job because it's too late to start over. It's not my fault, it's just how things are. If only circumstances were different, I could do what I really want. There are no real choices for someone in my position. Everyone else is doing it, so it must be the right thing to do. I'm not talented enough to pursue my dream. If you've ever had thoughts like this, then quite literally, you're living in bad faith. Sartre's concept of bad faith, mauvaise foi, is essentially a form of self-deception where individuals evade responsibilities for their freedoms and choices by conforming to the roles society put on them and expectations. Bad faith involves lying to yourself to avoid the anxiety and responsibility that comes with true freedom. It's a denial of one's own freedom and an attempt to escape the burden of choice. This suppression of your freedom leads to emotional turmoil, which in turn manifests as a pervasive sense of emptiness or meaninglessness in life. By deceiving yourself and living an inauthentic life, you surrender your freedom and autonomy and allow external definitions and societal roles to dictate your experience and your existence. You prioritize approval from society and material gains over personal fulfillment. This creates a sense of dissonance between your true desires and your lived experiences. This avoidance of reality of one's freedom inevitably leads to existential anxiety or a sense of emptiness, as you're not living in alignment with your true self. Hi everyone, my name is Wasim and this channel is all about improving yourself mentally, physically and emotionally. It's called the Life Hack Revolution because I give you shortcuts in your path to becoming the best version of yourself. If you haven't done so already, click subscribe. Now back to the video. Let's drill down into the idea of bad faith a little bit further by introducing two key concepts, facticity and transcendence. Facticity. This refers to the concrete details of your life, such as your past actions, your physical characteristics, and your social circumstances. Transcendence. Now this refers to the ability of you as an individual to go beyond your facticity and imagine future possibilities and choices. In bad faith, individuals often emphasize one at the expense of the other. Let's have a look at that in a bit more detail. It's an example of overemphasizing facticity, as in the fixed aspects of your existence, while neglecting transcendence, the freedom to choose that beyond these fixed aspects. Consider Alex. He is deeply unhappy in his current job. Alex works in a corporate environment doing repetitive tasks that he finds unfulfilling and monotonous. Despite this dissatisfaction, Alex continues to stay in the job for many years, convincing themselves that they have no other choice. So, how is Alex emphasizing facticity? Alex believes that he's trapped in his job due to the various constraints such as financial responsibilities, a lack of other job opportunities, and their specific skill set, which Alex thinks is only suitable for this type of work. Alex identifies strongly with his role as a corporate employee and sees this as a fundamental, unchangeable aspect of who he is. He thinks, I'm not capable of doing anything else. Alex focuses heavily on external circumstances such as the current job market, the expectations of family, the economic climate, using these factors as justification for staying in his unfulfilling job. By emphasizing facticity, Alex is neglecting his transcendence, his inherent freedom to make a different choice and pursue new opportunities. He overlooks the ability to seek further education, develop new skills, or explore different career paths. Alex avoids the responsibility of taking action to change the situation. He thinks, I can't leave my job because I need to pay the bills, without considering the various ways that he could rearrange his life to make change possible. The fear of uncertainty and the potential failure in exploring different paths makes Alex cling to his current job, denying his freedom to redefine his career and life. Alex is living inauthentically, not true to his own desire and potential. He conforms to a life that doesn't reflect his true self, and by doing so, Alex remains stagnant, unable to grow or change. This leads to persistent unhappiness and a deep sense of feeling trapped. Deep down, Alex may experience existential anguish, a nagging discomfort or anxiety stemming from the awareness that they're not living a life true to themselves. Does this person's story resonate with you? So many people are stuck in jobs that they don't think they can leave. I myself used to be a teacher and lost count of the numerous teachers I met who felt that they were stuck in a job. They had the same mentality as Alex, feeling that they were not capable of doing anything else. As with Alex, they were living in bad faith, favoring facticity over transcendence. And as with Alex, the teachers who wanted to leave and who, like myself, did leave, did so by embracing their transcendence. There's a number of things that Alex could do here. Engage in honest self-reflection to understand his true desires and aspirations beyond his current role, accepting that he has the freedom to make a different choice despite the apparent constraints. Proactively exploring new opportunities, taking courses, developing new skills, networking to discover career options, or even taking a leap to start a new venture. Confronting the fear of the unknown and the possibility of failure, understand that these are part of the journey towards a more authentic, fulfilling life. Alright, now let's take a look at an example of transcendence over facticity. Consider Emily, a recent college graduate. Emily has always been deeply passionate about music. Despite lacking any formal training or experience in the industry, Emily believes wholeheartedly that her innate talent and unwavering passion will propel her to success as a professional musician. Emily is emphasizing transcendence by placing a strong emphasis on her innate talent, her passion, her belief in her ability to achieve success as a musician. Despite lacking the practical experience and the training typically required in the music industry, Emily firmly believes in her natural talent and deep passion for music. She sees her musical abilities as inherent qualities that transcend any limitations imposed by her lack of formal training or experience. She might say, "I don't need to worry about those things. My talent will shine through." Despite the challenges and uncertainty of pursuing a career in music, Emily maintains an unwavering belief in her ability to succeed. She views success as an inevitable outcome of her passion, her creativity, and her dedication to her craft. Now, a lot of self-help books, YouTube videos, etc., all seem to promote this transcendence over facticity. But without balancing it with facticity, as with Emily, you're still going to live in bad faith. So how does this affect Emily? Emily is neglecting facticity by overlooking the practical realities and constraints of pursuing a career in music. Emily has never received any formal training in music theory, composition, or performance. Despite her natural talent and passion for music, she underestimates the importance of acquiring technical skills and knowledge to excel in the music industry. Emily fails to consider the financial aspects of pursuing a career in music. She overlooks the costs associated with recording equipment, studio time, marketing efforts, and other expenses required to establish herself as a professional musician. Emily lacks awareness of the current trends and demands of the music industry. As a result, Emily may struggle to find her niche in a competitive music market and connect with her target audience effectively. By neglecting the practical realities of the music industry, Emily may have an unrealistic expectation about the challenges and obstacles she'll face on her journey. This could lead to disappointment and frustration when her progress does not align with her ideal vision of success. Emily's lack of market awareness and understanding of consumer preferences may make it challenging with her to connect with her target audience effectively. Without a realistic understanding of the challenges and demands, Emily may be ill prepared to overcome these obstacles and any setbacks along the way. This could jeopardize her chances of achieving success and realizing her dreams as a professional musician. So while Emily is aspirational about her career, which many people would applaud, including myself, that aspiration without balancing with facticity means that not only will she not succeed, but she won't even understand why she failed. And that's really tragic. If you're watching this video, you're more likely, I think, to favor facticity over transcendence. So Emily's story may not resonate as much with you, but perhaps you know someone like Emily. Certainly in my teaching days at a secondary school, when it came to careers, there was always students who wanted to be the next pop star, but were never in a band. Wanted to be a famous footballer, but only kicked the ball a bit around at school. They were living in bad faith. As with Emily, there are a number of things that they could have done. To overcome this form of bad faith, Emily needs to balance her transcendence with a realistic acknowledgement of her facticity. Emily should recognize the significance of facticity in shaping her path forward. This involves acknowledging the practical realities of the music industry, including the need for technical skills, financial stability, and market awareness. Emily can take proactive steps to enhance her skills and knowledge in music theory, composition, performance, and any other relevant ideas. Emily needs to develop a realistic plan that outlines her goals, strategies, and actionable steps for achieving success in the music industry. By staying focused on her goals and remaining resilient in the face of adversity, Emily can overcome obstacles and continue to move forward towards her dreams. Okay, so those were some examples of how bad faith can take place. If these resonated with you, it's worth taking time to reflect whether you've achieved the balance between facticity and transcendence. It's often the case that people hide behind social roles and let these roles define their identity. You might not even realize that you're living in bad faith, but you might have a sense of existential dread or a feeling of unhappiness that you can't quite track down. This is a consequence of bad faith. You're not living life, but instead role-playing expectations society has created for you. This has led to self-objectification. This is where you view yourself as a fixed entity defined by your role, rather than a free agent capable of change. So, how do you achieve a balance between facticity and transcendence? Firstly, understand your facticity. Reflect on the concrete aspects of your existence, such as your personal history, socio-economic background, skills, limitations. Acknowledge the constraints and challenges that these factors impose on your life. Recognize also your transcendence. Embrace your freedom to transcend these limitations through choices and actions. Understand that you have the power to shape your life and define your own path regardless of your circumstance. Set realistic goals. Evaluate your aspirations. Assess your long-term goals and aspirations in light of both your facticity and your potential for transcendence. Consider what is realistically achievable in your current situation and resources. Then break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can work on incrementally. This approach allows you to make progress while remaining mindful of your practical constraints. Cultivate self-acceptance. So firstly, embrace the aspect of your existence that you cannot change, such as your past experiences, certain innate characteristics. Practice self-compassion and cultivate acceptance of these aspects of yourself. Use your freedom to transcend self-imposed limitations or limiting beliefs. Challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and explore new possibilities. Seek support and resources. Take advantage of resources and support systems that can help you navigate your journey. This may include seeking guidance from mentors, accessing educational opportunities, or connecting with supportive communities. Surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and encourage you to pursue goals. Share your aspirations with trusted friends and family who can offer the guidance and support. Embrace flexibility and adaptability. Staying flexible and being open-minded in your approach to achieving your goals. Be willing to adapt your plans and strategies based on new information or unexpected challenges that might arise. Use setbacks and failures as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. Use these experiences to refine your approach and move forward with renewed determination. Practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment and maintain a perspective on your goals and challenges. Mindfulness can help you avoid being overwhelmed by anxieties about the future or regrets about the past. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being as you pursue your goals. This channel has loads of ideas on this front, so make sure you press subscribe and check out some of these videos. Make time for activities that replenish your energy and provide you with a sense of fulfillment outside your pursuit of transcendence. By making these 6 areas the basic tenets of your life, you can ensure that you create and maintain a balance between facticity and transcendence. Watching this video, if you've just taken one thing away, it should be that denying one's freedom and authenticity can rob life of its inherent meaning and purpose. Without the ability to pursue meaningful goals or live in alignment with one's values, you will struggle to find fulfillment or satisfaction in your life. This loss of meaning can exacerbate feelings of existential anxiety or emptiness, leading to a profound sense of despair or nihilism. By removing yourself from bad faith, you can reclaim your sense of freedom and autonomy. I want you to embrace your capacity to make choices and shape your life according to your true desires and values. I want you to shed the layers of self-deception and conformity inherent in bad faith, which will create in you a newfound sense of authenticity. I want you to no longer feel compelled to hide or suppress aspects of yourself to fit societal expectations. Embrace your true self and live in alignment with your values, beliefs, and aspirations. Embracing one's freedom is essential. Understand that you're free to do whatever you want. Literally right now, I could buy a one-way ticket to Mongolia, or walk out of the house with no clothes on, or take a basketball to work. I could tattoo myself head to toe. You get the idea. Recognize that we're all free to make whatever choice you want. And of course, with that freedom comes the responsibility and anxiety of the consequences of that freedom. Recognize that you are responsible for your choices. So you're responsible for the person you are. To be at peace with yourself, you have to ensure these choices are based on true desires and values rather than societal expectations or predefined roles. Constantly reflect on your actions, motivations, and beliefs to avoid falling into patterns of bad faith. This will be difficult to do at the start as it requires willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. But it'll be totally worthwhile, as removing yourself from bad faith will empower you to take ownership of your life and actions. No longer will you feel like a passive bystander or a victim of circumstance. Instead, you recognize your agency and responsibility in shaping your own destiny. Right, the last thing I want to say to you is, as you move to living more authentically and in alignment with your true self, you'll replace the inner turmoil and existential angst that accompany living in bad faith with a great sense of inner peace and contentment. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, press subscribe for more videos like this.